In today's video, we're going to be customizing, reviewing, as well as take the Cheval Taipan on a racetrack. And welcome back to TM and Blue Corp. And now that we're at the auto shop, let's get on ahead with the customization of the Cheval Taipan. But first things first, let's get all the performance upgrades first.
Stepping on me and they call my mama, touch your body, that you're mad. I guess you're mad. Wore my best pajama for this drama. Why you talking like that, like that?
Moving on to the cosmetics. For the bumpers, front bumpers, we're going to go with the carbon extended diffuser. For the rear bumpers, we're going to go with its lit. And for the chassis, we're going to go with the carbon side vent. Moving on to the exhaust, and we're going to go with the quad GT exhaust. And for the hoods, we're going to go with the arrowhead hood. For mirrors, we're going to go with the carbon mirrors. And again for the skirts, we're going to go with its lit. For the spoilers, we're going to go with the LM spoiler. Oh, and yes, for the roofs, we're going to go with the carbon Venze roof. And now moving on to the respray, and we're going to go with an ultra blue. And of course guys, for neon color, we'll go with blue. For wheels, we're going to go with the Cheetah Carbon R. And of course, we're going to get bulletproof tires. And well guys, I guess that is honestly about it when it comes to the customization of the Taipan. And I guess I'll see you guys outside. And now that we are outside, let's see how it looks and at the same time listen to how it sounds.
You're clearly a little too I'm sorry.
And now starting off with the review, and first things first with the acceleration. And honestly guys, from the get-go, I'm gonna tell you guys, I really do not like the Taipan. Anyways, moving on. So the Taipan is a rear wheel drive car, so that basically means it takes a bit of time for it to launch properly. But then after launching it, it is still the same. It takes forever to gain speed, and at the same time to reach the top speed, it takes freaking like 5 years or 10 years or something like that. It feels very slow, and that is due to engine resistance. So yeah guys, I don't really know what to say apart from, well, the acceleration really is, well, it's really bad for the Taipan. Anyways, moving on to the top speed, and well, the top speed is, I'd say, actually average for a supercar. It's not really the worst, it's not really the best, it's at the middle of the pack. So nothing much to say when it comes to the top speed. And now on to the handling. So the handling, I'd say, is a bit of a weird thing for the Taipan. It's good, but at the same time, because the car is so big, heavy and wide, you feel like it's not turning properly, or it takes a lot of time to turn. So yeah, when it comes to the Taipan, the handling is good, but yeah, at the same time, it's a bit of a hit or miss. Anyways, moving on. So the Taipan doesn't really have that much understeer, but when it comes to the oversteer, it does tend to oversteer a tad bit. So do be wary of that. Anyways, the oversteer is very noticeable in free roam and also while racing. But at the same time, it oversteers to the point where it is very easy to control and correct the car. So a thumbs up and a thumbs down at the same time, I guess. Nonetheless, when it comes to the handling, I'd say the Taipan is both good and at the same time it feels very lackluster, you know, very dead. You don't really feel the car that much. So I'll just give the Taipan a good score or average score. And well guys, here is just a random suspension test to see how well the Taipan handles the bumps. And now on to the conclusion and as well as the track test. And well guys, according to me, the Taipan is not really that great of a car, if I do say so myself. Not only is it very big and very huge, it feels very heavy also at the same time. And not only that, but when driving the car, it feels very dead inside. There's not much feeling in the car. When turning the car, you don't feel like you're actually turning it. When revving it out, you don't actually feel like you're accelerating. And again, when you're at max, full speed, full power, you don't feel like you're going that fast. So although the Taipan is a very decent below average or average car, it feels way worse than that. And honestly guys, it is sad to see that because the Taipan is an amazing looking car. It looks very nice and very dope. And I guess the saying don't judge a book by its cover is true over here. The Taipan looks very aggressive and super duper fast, but in reality it's super slow and not really that fun to drive. Anyways, moving on to the track test, after a few multiple attempts, I have gotten a best time of 3 minutes and 7 seconds, which is honestly not really that impressive for a supercar. And now moving on to the drag race, and basically what we do here is, well, we race in a straight line until we finish the race, and after a few multiple attempts, I have gotten a best time of 30.2 seconds, which again is a bit average or below average for a supercar. So, well, with that guys, I have nothing much to say. Honestly, the Taipan, not that great of a car, and I don't think I'm going to recommend the car to you because it is just very, well, worthless and not that great of a car. And with that, we wrap up with the conclusion and as well as the track test, guys. Anyways guys, with that we come to the end of the video. Well, the Taipan, not really that great of a vehicle if I do say so myself. But anyways, I hope you liked the video guys. Leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section, and of course do subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. And well guys, with that, Tiam and the Blue Cop signing out.